Well, good morning. Welcome to Coffee with a Pastor. Glad you're here this morning. We're going to finish up Mark chapter 8. We're going to just do a few verses, Mark 8, 34 through 38. And these are some of the most, I think, important verses when it comes to discipleship, spiritual formation. These are the words of Jesus. And this is what it says. It says that he called the crowd to him along with his disciples and said, "If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." So Jesus said, if you want to follow me, there's some things you got to do. First thing is you've got to deny yourself. One of the things that we find out in spiritual formation, discipleship, is that a lot of things that come natural to us, a lot of our natural tendencies, are harmful for us spiritually. If we just do whatever feels good, if we let ourselves just go to wherever our nature takes us, it will take us into sin because we have a sinful nature. And we are trying to get away from that sinful nature. So the first thing you got to do is you've got to deny yourself those things that are in the Bible that are called sin. You need to be careful. And then you need to take up your cross. Now, cross was an instrument of death. I don't have my cross on this morning, but I wear a cross around my neck, and it is striking that we do that because, it'd be kind of like wearing today, I guess, an electric chair or a needle, or whatever, thing showing about death, because it was an instrument of death. And that's what Jesus is talking about. He says you have to die to yourself. You have to die to those things, and then you follow me. And he goes on to explain, for whoever wants to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for me and for the gospel will save it. So he says if you want to save your life, you're going to have to lose your life. In fact, this old life of yours, this natural tendencies towards sin, you're going to have to lose those things. You're going to have to become a person where that stuff just doesn't interest you. I remember Dallas Willard was asked one time by a guy who was hooked on porn. And he said, well, how do I get off this? He said, I'm really hooked on it. And he said, well, you're going to have to become the type of person that doesn't really interest you. Well, I don't know what your sin is. But what you need to do is become the kind of person that really doesn't interest you. And you do that by losing those things that come naturally to you that tend towards sin. And then he kind of doubles down about why you should do it. He says, what good is it for a man to gain the whole world, yet forfeit his own soul? Or what can a man give in exchange for his soul? He says our soul is the most important thing about us. And our soul, just like our bodies crave addictions and crave things that are sinful, our soul inside of us craves God. It craves the things that build us up for God. If anyone is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, the Son of Man will be ashamed of him when it comes in his Father's glory with the holy angels. And he said, don't be ashamed of me. Live for me. Live for God. And that's good advice for you to come through today. If you want to be a disciple for Christ, you're going to deny yourself. You're going to lose yourself in Christ. You're going to die to those sinful ways. And then you're going to follow Jesus and his teachings. That's really the model for being a disciple of Christ, for being a serious follower of Christ, for being in spiritual formation. I pray that you will take these words seriously. They're very, very important words right from Jesus' lips. And I hope you have a good weekend. I hope to see you Sunday. We're having people come back every week. Um, it looks to me like the pandemic, the COVID is getting way down. I haven't heard of anybody in our church having COVID for weeks now. And so hopefully we're getting on the other side of this. But I hope you'll come back to worship. And we'd love to see you if you feel comfortable doing that. And we're ready to get everybody back. And so I'll see you Sunday. And if not, I'll see you next Monday here where we'll start Mark chapter 9. You might want to read ahead if you can. All right, blessings to you. And I hope you have a great day.